We instituted a few years ago an award called the Summit Award for architectural restoration. This year we added structure to that also because we couldn't exactly explain how an airplane is architecture. Jim's going to tell us about the man that he nominated for that award.
Thank you, Chairman. We nominated Bob Simpson. A few years ago at the Fort Worth Aviation Museum, we started an effort to acquire and bring back to Fort Worth one of the very first passenger airliners that was ever used here. It was given to Amon Carter in 1931 in recognition of his support of National Air Transport, which later became United Airlines, and helping them establish their operations here out of Fort Worth, along with a handful of other airlines. The Traveler 5000 was unique in that there were only 14 of the aircraft ever built, and it carried a total of 4 passengers. That was it, 4 passengers. It was put into service in 1926. By 1931, it was obsolete. Now, keep in mind the time period that that's taking place. It's through the crash of the market and the start of the Depression, but yet airlines in general exploded. Fort Worth in that time period couldn't get enough people to work there. They were having to scour the area to bring people in for all of the work that was going on in Fort Worth. So Amon Carter had the foresight to see that the U.S. Postal Service made Fort Worth the center for all postal operations that came through the Southwest. So if you had mail going north or south out of Mexico or east or west through Texas, it all had to come through Fort Worth. And that was because of Amon Carter. That airplane, that was one of the original passenger airplanes, began the blossoming of aviation here. We talk about forgotten history, and if we don't know about it, it doesn't matter that it didn't happen. That was the beginning stages of aviation that now is a part of everybody's life, even if you don't know it as much as you think you do. 20% of all working people in the Metroplex are in aviation-related businesses. Aviation-related businesses contribute almost $100 billion a year to the economy here. Over 68,000 airplanes have been built here since the 1940s, and that contributed $1 trillion to the economy. Yet we still refer to the area as Cowtowns of Culture, where aviation truly changed the lives and the economy and the culture of the entire area here. So that's why this airplane is so significant. It was given to Amon Carter, and the story behind that's pretty cool too. He took the airplane and flew it over to Shady Oak, where it remained for approximately 30 years, until 1963. The airplane had been just left totally unattended. It became less than a skeleton. It literally was melting into the ground. It was acquired in 1963 by a Continental Airlines captain who took it down to Hamilton, Texas, and attempted to do a restoration, and got it not much further in 50 years than just a skeleton. Mr. Simpson purchased the airplane, brought it back here to North Texas, and through a group in Justin called Cowtown Aerocrafters, had it restored to the way it looked the day that Carter took it to Shady Oak Farm. It's presently on display in the old Star Telegram building. If you're at the corner of, I believe it's 7th and Taylor, you can see it right in the corner. So it is truly significant. We are very proud of the fact that we at the museum had a part in helping bring that airplane back here so that people can be reminded about their history and how aviation has changed the face of the area here. So on behalf of Mr. Simpson, who is in Toronto, I guess we would all expect him to be there today with the Rangers, we're going to go ahead and see that the award gets to get some Morningstar partners.